What on earth? Oh, that's right. Mommy went down the river the other day and she blew this up. This is like a two-man like river run two-man inner tube thing. That's kind of cool. She just hasn't put it away yet. What is our project today? No, it's not putting cement all down. I've been working on the patio outside for weeks now, and it's kind of slightly raining, spitting a little bit, and I thought, hey, I'll do something else that I've been meaning to do, and I wanted you to check it out with me. And it has to do with adjusting a timer outside for the exterior lights for the landscape. We've got landscaping lights out in the front and in the back, and they come on way too late, and Mommy wanted them changed, and she says, what? Go ahead and change out the time, you know, adjust the timer. Well, I saw a timer by the front door, and that must have, and I adjusted that, nothing worked, and it must have been something for, they used to have a little water fountain out there, and it must have been a timer for the water fountain. And I'm looking all around, and the landscaper guy says, hey, look on the side of your garage. I think it's over there. And I happen to think it's this box right here. Is there a timer in there? I'm not sure if there is or not. I've never opened this box, and usually I'm looking at this. Usually this thing will slide up and there'll be a screw at the bottom or something, and right now I don't see any screws. No screws there. And see, it stops right there. These are pop rivets for the top. No screws there, and this thing flops around on the bottom. I'm looking at the bottom and I don't see any screws there either. So I think they just kind of have it wedged on there. Look at this silly thing. They got this top, it sticks over, and they try to mount this to the wall. There's a big old huge gap there. This top should have been flush here, and this overhang should have been out on the front. It's almost like they installed the box backwards or put this on, pop riveted on in the wrong place or whatever. So I know there's electrical that goes to it, because here's an electrical box here. You've got two pipes. These are PVC pipes, and it looks like that it might be sprinklers, but it's not sprinklers. There's a wire. There's wire in there. And on this one here, see how it's loose right there? Well, I can see there's a wire. There's something in there. If I look on the inside, see, there's a Rainbird sprinkler thing here. This doesn't have anything to do with the lights. This is the power, and I'm sure there's the wires that come up here. See, this is powered right here. But the wires that go behind here, going outside, probably go down the wall, and they probably come out on this pipe here. And then that goes to the different sprinkler valves, wherever the sprinkler valves are, okay? And so, but this one here probably goes to the low voltage lights out in the front yard and the backyard. This is where the power probably is. And then my guess is there's a timer in there. It's starting to spit rain a little bit. I'm going to try to keep this over here off to the side. I think I'll be okay. Like I say, I've never pulled this apart before, and I'm hoping this is where the timer is. And if there is, then we should be able to figure out how to adjust that timer. Oh, it looks like there is a flange that goes up that way, so this slides down, I think. I think this just kind of pops on here sideways. And sure. Okay, here we go. See? It's just on friction. There should be 2 set screws down here. And then it goes up. There's a little flange there. See? Right there. And sure enough, there is a timer in here. It's just kind of a funky little timer too. It looks, I thought it was going to be like an exterior grade timer, so to speak. I've got you on a tripod. I'm gonna lower the legs on here, and we're gonna see. Look at this timer. All it is like one that you could have inside the house. I thought it was going to be some special thing. You see, they got the power in there, and then it plugs into that, and it's got the time of day right there. And see, here is when it clicks on and or on there and off there, so it should go on. Looks like it's about 7 p.m. and it should go off about 10:30. Okay, well that kind of sounds right, but I think it's just that the time clock's not set right, and so I'll have to look at that. I'm not sure what time it is, man. I'm gonna have to go inside and look and see what time it is. And I'm just gonna first, oh, I see now. See, it clicks on right there at 7:30 p.m. and it goes off at 10:30. And that's about what we wanted it at. But I think the time of day just wasn't set properly. So here I got 6 a.m., 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna have to go see what time it is so I can set that. And I think that's where it's gonna be. I'll be right back to see what time it is. Okay, I was just talking to Momi, asking her what time does she want the lights on and what time does she want them off. And she wants it 7 to 11. So right now it's about 7:15 or so. So pull this little plastic thing, this little goodie out. See? It's just that little thing. And I'm going to put it right at 7. And she said 11. And right now it's at 10 something. So I take the red one and put it at 11. Okay? Now to check that, and I can see where the clicker thing is up here. And there's a little hook thing on it. When it clicks, it's right at 7. And when it clicks off, it's at a little bit after 11. Okay? Remember I was saying before, it was pretty close. It was like 7:15 to 10:45 or 7:30 to 10:30. But at night, it was coming on about midnight. And I'm like, what's the deal? That's because this was not set for the actual exact time. Maybe the power, you know what, the power has gone off a couple times. If your power to your whole neighborhood goes off or something for a few hours, let's say, it's going to mess up your timers, especially for your timers outside. Okay? And it's 12 o'clock right now. And so, I got to look at this again. Okay, that was AM. That's PM. So I messed that up. So there's 1, 2, 3. And it's 12 o'clock right now. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, right there. That should be it. That's should be fine now. Okay, And so now it's starting to spit rain out here. Get this moved back a little bit. I want to get my camera all messed up. So here's my little flange. That fits up in there. And this fits to the outside. And they just have it friction fit. That's all they did. And it seems to be up there, nice and tight. If yours was loose, it might be because you've got a screw missing on both sides or something. Maybe your screws are up underneath. I never would have guessed that the timer was inside that box, okay? But if you don't know where your timer is, or even if you do and you're not quite sure how to set it, hopefully, maybe I've helped you to figure it out. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos. I can mark that one off my list. Mommy will be happy.